Los Angeles Rams. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 53 yards. 22-yard line.
Hey, Malcolm. Did you buy triple boost for your shooting? I think that was the most direct I can get.
Barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Back.
Eluding that. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
A long ways to go here on 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
I thought we were done with bowling.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, you have to remember, that's a rookie quarterback out there, and I have to believe he was completely confused by the coverage. And now, after he's thrown a pick six, I just wonder about his state of mind the rest of the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback. It goes out to the 25.
No, I was looking for as an answer, look. Interesting.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously awesome.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
No, my fan was on.
Press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You
4-3
can't
something.
field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
9-5. He can catch sometimes. He's not an elite catcher yet.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a third.
My dear, maybe.
It's now 3rd
The Jamie Foxx show. Don't hurt myself. Tell me you can break it? Did you pay for it? I bet.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end.
I'm gonna do that.
And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Are you playing? Who are you playing? Who you play this week anyway?
Looking to pass. Tua.
Thank you.
And this is incomplete.
Bad.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets
Uh oh.
And a good play by him.
I'm sorry. Come here, Dustin. Come here.
Running lane that you want to take. Make the right
I
choice.
did green because you came close to me. You know what I'm saying?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, Dusty move. Just move.
Here's a give to Fournette.
Oh my God.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down.
What I was about to say.
No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
So you say you play the man. Okay. We could do that Christian Wilkins trade in the offseason, bro, if you want to.
Throwing his tongue of Iloa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to
So
show
you said 6 players and 3 picks, and
when you're on a losing streak.
you said
Lead to a full sense of here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up.
Well, you told me not to throw it.
Otherwise, it
I might have to.
Vontae, he said you get to pick the 6 players as long as they're not from Clemson.
Alright, but they're gonna all be your 6 starter. So is it really? I didn't even think about that.
Play action to Akers. Here's Goff. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Hooked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And he will take this across midfield and down to 48.
Oh, come on.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
How your recruiting looking? Yeah, good thing I'm not talking to you. Oh well.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Wow.
His 5th touchdown now.
Wow. That actually was like a great animation. That's crazy.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7.
How rebound. I didn't mean. Oh, okay, personal. But that was a bad screen too.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. 26-yard line.
Yeah, I probably should just did something there.
To begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Bless you, slut.
A loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Back at the 23-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on third. Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Green. He rifles one that's intercepted. The rookie, Brandon Jones, picks it off. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The ball carrier. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he finds Howard complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd and 7. Fournette running out of the gun. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Steps away to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Song for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
A handoff to Fournette. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll give Fournette another crack. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Switch gears, switch gears.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Rosehouse kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
The Rams ball.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Gain of 8.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Mike 54. Mike 54. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Howard on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
On second down, Akers call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll run on first down with Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Goff. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
2nd and 10. Again, Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. A.J. Green. As the first half is winding down. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. When A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner, has big-time speed, tremendous body control, and I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs. It makes plays on them, and they often turn out really, really good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's a screen. Pass. 59, mark, 59, mark. Check, 59. You don't see me in your screen. Wait. You don't. 52.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The rookie Brandon Jones picks it off. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's complete to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And a loose football, and the Rams have got it back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
28-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
2nd and 10.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. SOS.
Tua going to throw. And it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Rams 21, Dolphins 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. On the crossing route, complete. That's Grant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
At the 40-yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Tua now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
59 mark, check, 59. Hey, they scared. Jim.
Play action, now it's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
At the 27-yard
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check 50. Green check. Safety's creeping.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
touchdown.
Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to regain in the lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Rams 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a pickup of 6.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
31-yard line.
Going right back to Akers. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Third down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Gain of 7. First down, Rams.
On 1st down, Akers. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Ball carrier.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Brought him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They'll try the air now with Goff. Finding Green complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
And
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Juan Davis on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd down.
The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. There's just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for this with Akers. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's caught, Lockett. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker with time running out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Brings up 3rd down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is
About to go to the crib, man. I hope y'all boys ready to protect, man. Protect and serve.
There's a bunch of people rapping here. Just so you know.